Alright, let's see if I can get through this thing without having a complete and total come apart. And at the time of this video, the election has not been decided. Lawsuits have been filed already. Claims are afoot of supposedly video showing truckloads of ballots being dropped off, of markers being distributed instead of pens for ballots, ballots magically being discovered. That was one. There's been a lot of things I personally have seen that just don't make sense. Like, all of a sudden, they discovered like 100,000 ballots in like Michigan, and all of them went to Trump or Biden. Things like that are outside the norm. And you combine that with the fact that every single one of the swing states had to stop doing tallying numbers because of some issue at about the same time, and then when they started right back up, all of a sudden all these Biden votes appeared. That does seem a little suspect. I'm not going to hide it, not going to deny it. But that's not the topic of the video. It appears as though this is going to be very highly contested. It appears as though neither side will accept loss. I mean, Democrats are already bringing out the token Hillary Clinton. So what I'm going to advocate is I have a plan. I do have a plan. And what they can do is they can just appoint me president. I mean, I'm not old enough technically to be president, but at this point, who cares? But all joking aside, I do actually have a plan. Instead of having this highly contested debacle, I'm getting kind of tired of that. It's happened way too many times in my life already. Let's reset the clock and give them a month. Go in, they get one more live televised debate. I will moderate it. Guaranteed I could come up with a few, even just with, if I could only ask a couple questions of my own, I could come up with a few that would stump them. And that's both of them. But then, once it's done, once that month is up, we have a runoff election. Just Trump and Biden. Since they were the top two contenders, let's give a flat-out runoff election and see what happens. None of this extra whatever ballots, none of that crap. None of that extra mail-in ballot crap, because that's part of the problem, I think. Let's eliminate that. If you are not in the military overseas, you are not away at school, you are not, working away from home, basically, if you can actually get up off your duff and get to the polling place, That's all your only option is. And let's go with that. Runoff, one shot, whatever happens, happens. That's my thought on the process. I'm done with this whole contested crap. I love like the Electoral College. That's literally the only reason why these so-called politicians pretend to like the vast majority of us. Otherwise, they would be focusing their attention on 6 to 12 cities at best. So I love the Electoral College. But aside from that, we got a lot of work to do. We got to clean up our news media. It's flawed. Social media, definitely flawed. And we got to clean up our election process a good bit. A good bit. And I'm not just talking setting it up where it's easier for third parties to come about. That's part of it. But we have to rethink things a lot. I want to keep the Electoral College. Like I said, that's the only reason why they give a flying flip about the 99% of the country. And by 99% of the country, I don't mean like the populations in those 6 to 12 major cities that comprise the majority of the population. No. Let's do this. Let's jerk a knot in their tails. Let's make some changes. The United States is supposed to be a government of the people, by the people, and for the people, right? I think it's time the people stand up and take charge. Let me know what you think. Later.